Good morning, class. Welcome back once again. So, in continuation with the topic classification of data, today in this session I am going to explain you the tabular presentation of data. Well, children, this tabular presentation is based on four-fold classification of data, and that four-fold classification of data is qualitative presentation of data, quantitative tabular presentation of data, temporal tabular presentation of data, and spatial tabular presentation of data. So children, I am going to explain you these different kinds of tabular presentation one by one. So begin with the first one, that is qualitative classification of data and tabular presentation. Well children, when we talk about qualitative classification, it occurs when data are classified on the basis of qualitative attributes or qualitative characteristics of a phenomena. For example, let's take a data of unemployment related to rural and urban areas. If you all can see, here I have taken the data of unemployment in Punjab on the basis of sex and location. So one side I have taken male and female, on the other side we have classified the data on the basis of rural area and urban area. Now if you see, this unemployment is of a state called Punjab, where in rural area the male is 20 and in urban area it is 10. And if we see, the female in the rural area is 30 and in urban area is 20. So that means that the total number of male and female in the area, that is in the rural area, is 50 and in the urban area is 30. So children, this shows that how a tabular presentation of data, when classified on the basis of qualitative attributes or qualitative characteristics, comes up with the following kind of a presentation. Next comes the quantitative classification of data and tabular presentation. Well, when we talk about quantitative classification, it occurs when data are classified on the basis of quantitative characteristics of a phenomena. Like for example, if we take a data on marks of the students of class 11, let's say in economics. So the table over here shows the classification of the mathematics, or let's say the economics marks of the students. On one side there are marks, and on the other side we have the number of students who have scored the following marks. So if you see, I have started with 0 to 10, then 10 to 20. 0 to 10, around 3 students have scored between 0 to 10. Between 10 to 20, around 7 students have scored. And between 20 to 30, around 12 students. And if we talk about 30 to 40, around 22 students. And 40 to 50, around 32 students have scored these marks in economics. So children, this presentation of data is been classified on the basis of quantitative characteristics. Next classification of data is the spatial classification. When we talk about a spatial classification, we are talking about a place or a location, actually which becomes the classifying variable. Now this place or location can be a village, a town, a district, a state, or a country as a whole. So children, over here, if you see, I have given an example over here on based of a data of an area under the crop production, where if you see, on one side I have given you the area of a country, that is the central India, or let's say the western India, let's say the northern India, the eastern India, and the southern India. And on the other side we've divided the area in location. So there it has been shown that how, if we talk about the central India, then around 150,000 hectare of area is under the crop production. If we talk about the western India, then around 200,000 hectare of area is under the crop production. Or let's say if we talk about the eastern India, we have around 200 and around 3,000 hectare of area under crop production. So this is how we have divided the data on the basis of the area or on the basis of a location. Then the last is a temporal classification of data and a tabular presentation where the data has been classified according to time, and here the time becomes the classifying variable. Now if you see, a very good example over here is the, let's say, the data which is been based on the food production. When we talk over here, again, if you see the table, on one side you have the time, that is between 1990 to 1991, around 1,235,000 tons of a production, a crop production has been done. Then similarly we have 1991 to 1992. Then from 1992 to 1993, that is around 125,482,000. And if we come towards the 1994 to 1995, around 135,621,000 tons of production has been done. So this is a temporal classification where we classify the data on the basis of the time, as time is a classifying variable. So children, this is how the 4 different tabular presentation is been shown where the data has been classified on the basis of this tabular presentation. Thank you.